That is, I'm afraid, where the agreement comes to a sad end, because I think ministers have come to the dispatch box with such regularity. They have made statement after statement. They have brought things to the House. The Prime Minister's been here. The Chancellor will be here very shortly. The Health Secretary has been here. The Foreign Secretary will be here shortly. The House has been kept up to date. Baroness Hale is now, of course, retired from the Supreme Court and is entitled to her opinions as any other member of the House of Lords is. Well, of course, the noble lady is, and she can make speeches in the House of Lords, which I'm sure people will pay great attention to and be interested by, but I think she's out of date on what is going on in this House and the level of scrutiny that we are having next week. The general debate on COVID-19, but also the 6-month debate to extend the regulations if that is what the House wishes to do. It will be a decision of this House, as the legislation was in the first place. I think this idea that the House is not doing its job is absurd. There is regular scrutiny, regular debate, and quite rightly so. Now, the question of statutory instruments being made at the point at which they are laid and subject to subsequent debate is a form of this House, a form this House has used for many years to ensure that swift action can be taken where necessary, but the debates that are required will be held, and statutory instruments that are made on that basis have to be approved by the House, otherwise they fall if the House were not to approve them. So that is very important. I note what the Right Honourable Lady says about Bayes and the Select Committee. The House does have the power to call for persons and papers, and that is a power delegated to the Select Committee, which can, of course, use various methods to increase pressure on people to come. But I will take up with the Secretary of State the specific issue she raised, but there are sometimes good reasons why officials can't be present at Select Committees. Finally, the House has made unconscious bias training available. If people want to do it, that is a matter for them.